everyone, and welcome back. After much delay, mostly on my part, we are hopefully going to finally see the third and most recent chapter of the legendary Godzilla film franchise. With that being said, we have been holding back on this a little bit because we knew we weren't going to be able to see the third movie anytime soon. But, again, hopefully this weekend will be the time we'll be able to finally catch up, and we'll officially be able to say we've seen all of it so far. But with that being said, I do have footage of Michael, and this is going to be footage of myself, so let's begin as we finally review Kong, Skull Island. Take it away, Michael!
It's kind of like the end where the guy goes and sees his family after being gone for so long, because stuff that happened in the beginning.
Very good option, Michael. I myself really prefer the scene near the first end of the first act, where Kong is throwing trees and smashing helicopters, and there's a very brief moment between explosions where Kong and Samuel L. Jackson see eye to eye, and fully begins what is going to be the downfall development of Samuel L. Jackson's character throughout the rest of the movie. And also sets up the big penultimate fight at the end, at least to some degree.
It starts being... It's like, we're gonna go leave no man behind. Well, that's fine and good, but it's like, we're gonna have to kill these bastards because I'm a man. Better than the legit throwaway general from the first movie that was just like, we're gonna have to nuke them even if it's not gonna do much. Because we assume the shockwave will do more than the blast will.
Very much agreed, Michael. As for my least favorite scene is where they light Kong on fire and he's just so easily knocked over. He comes out there just fists blazing and knocking people over, and he even killed a couple more of the army men that were being dicks. But we have some actual idea as to why he's just knocked over all of a sudden. Despite the fact that he's obviously on the fire at this point, and is otherwise scorched, but perfectly fine for the most part. Seems a little bit ridiculous if you ask me. Up to our favorite parts now, I guess.
CGI wasn't that bad. And characters had funny moments and humanizing moments, and a lot of characters had slight development.
I would have to agree with the second notion that the characters actually felt like characters, maybe a little cardboardy, but not nearly as cardboardy as the first movie, where the characters were bland as toast, and the only exceptions to the blandness were either killed off or sent to the corner after a character was killed off to just kind of whittle away and do nothing. And dealing with a bunch of other really nasty cardboard cutouts that didn't understand fucking logic. So an improvement there for Kong Skull Island. The other thing to also note about this movie that was really good for my own particular take was the freaking glorious 1970s music. Some of the best rock out of the era, although I'm not entirely sure any of it was meant to be existing at the time. I haven't taken time to check some of those songs to the date that this was supposed to be happening. I would have to look into it deeper, but despite that, the soundtrack is still fucking amazing, and a nice little time capsule, and just a nice homage to 1970s overall, at least for Americana. It's just such a greatly well done thing, and they found, like, in-universe ways to add some of that music, and then the incidental music throughout the rest of the film just feels natural, and it's in the background, and amplifies things, but not so much as to be overly noticed and to outstay its welcome. So, great soundtrack overall.
Well, there's some attempts for 3D effects, like the spider claws and whatever. There's maybe one or two of those kind of things.
Also, a very good mention for things that could have been fixed. My thing that would have been fixed is actually fleshing out the natives. The natives are really interesting and mysterious. Maybe revealing some of the mysteries behind the natives would have ruined them, I don't know. But I feel like they were a little underexplored for what they were doing. And they had some very interesting stuff about them. I just felt like they could have been handled with a little more discovery and a little more of bringing back the layers, if you will. But, I don't know, maybe it just was a thing that the writers weren't prepared for. Either way, they were still interesting. I wish there was some more of them, or about them, rather.
It's about average to a little bit above. Enough stuff to make it interesting. in fun and stuff, compared to the first movie especially. But that one's like just starting up this whole franchise.
Interesting that it doesn't quite grab you just yet. Maybe another viewing or two will help your opinion on that. As for myself, even with just one viewing, I have to say Kong Skull Island is a big step in the right direction. It's gone from a just above mediocre to, oh, this is really good, I could enjoy this on another viewing. Maybe 3, maybe 5. Kong Skull Island is by far, to me, the far superior film out of the 2 thus far that we have watched. Hopefully the third one will continue to step forward, but I've been hearing mixed signals, so we'll see what we think about that after this weekend, if, again, we get to see it. But otherwise, I think we are done for today, so I'd like to thank you all very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed Michael's visit as well, and we will be back again next week, or this weekend, either way, to conclude our trilogy of the Godzilla movies from Legendary Pictures and the Foley Cup of the franchise for the penultimate 4th edition, which I believe is still being touted as being Godzilla vs. King Kong. So, here's hoping that Godzilla knocks out of the park this time, and that we have a really good Kong vs. Zilla movie for the follow-up. That's all for now. See you all next time.